Alright, so here I was about to make a depressing video about the New York Giants. As you guys know, I went to that Giants game and versus the Buccaneers, and I was sadly disappointed. If you guys keep up with me on Twitter, you guys would know that I did not have a great time at all. I was tweeting throughout the game. And I saw a couple subscribers over there, Marjorie Simmons for one as well. Shout out to you. But I was gonna come out here and make a video just ranting about the Giants, saying how much Jason Garrett needs to be fired because it seemed like the writing was on the wall, especially in this game versus the Buccaneers, and it seems like we got our wish. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say Jason Garrett was a complete problem, right? Because defense was absolutely terrible as well. And as I try to get my camera to focus, defense was absolutely terrible as well. But Jason Garrett, this has been a reoccurring theme from Jason Garrett for 2 years now. Since he's been hired by the New York Giants, the Giants have yet to have a 30-point offensive game, okay? Scoring 30 points offensively. And we've yet to have that, okay? We've only hit 30 points once, and that was with, I think, the Dallas Cowboys. When we faced the Dallas Cowboys last year in like week 5 or something like that, and we had a pick 6 in that game. So, the writing was on the wall for Jason Garrett. This offense was not working. This was not a offense for Daniel Jones at all. Daniel Jones is a deep ball thrower. This offensive line is absolutely in shambles. The play designs were absolutely terrible. As much as I really wanted the mesh route in this Jason Garrett offense, they tried that, and it seems like the execution was absolutely terrible, and the play designing was absolutely terrible, especially in this Buccaneers game. I saw a lot of mesh route concepts, and it was just so... It was that's the only word I could put. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. But it seems like we got an answer. Jason Garrett has been fired. We're going to look at a couple of things from, stemming from this, but I want to quickly point out a tweet from Bobby Skinner. Shout out to Bobby. He was also at the game. Didn't get a chance to see him. I was in nosebleeds. He was all the way down there, so with LPG. But I'm going to show you a video that he posted here on the Giants post-game show or something like that. I guess this was the post-game press conference from Joe Judge, and you can see the caption says it all here. Bobby Skinner says, "This seems like Jason Garrett is being fired," and this is right after the game. Check this out.
Do you still have faith in Jason Garrett and your offensive coordinator?
I have faith in all the people on our team, players, coach, everything. But look, we'll assess everything as a team, make any move we need to going forward.
Is he going to be your...
I'm not going to go into that right now.
So you guys said it. He was absolutely frustrated. You could tell he was frustrated in speaking about Jason Garrett. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I'm trying to make out what that said as well. I think it was like, do you have faith in Jason Garrett moving forward?
Do you still have faith in Jason Garrett and your offensive
Okay.
coordinator?
What that beat reporter, I guess reporter, tried to ask Joe Judge was, do you still have faith in Jason Garrett as the offensive coordinator moving forward? And of course, Joe Judge, being as cookie cutter as he is, said that he has faith in all his players and coaches moving forward. He never answers a question directly. But when he was presented with Jason Garrett again, he said he's not going to go, he's not going to, answer that any further or whatever. He doesn't want to talk about that right now. And he looked clearly frustrated. You can see by his body language there, he was clearly frustrated. So that tells you right there that he was probably on his way to being fired. Good take there by Bobby Skinner of Talking Giants. Make sure you guys sub up Talking Giants. And so we're going to go into the article here by Pat Leonard. Listen, I don't like Pat Leonard, okay, just as much as anybody really does. But he was the one that broke this news out, so we've got to talk about it. I'm sorry about all the ads you're going to see here, Chili's ads and old people here, but I'm sorry about that, guys. They won't allow me to put my ad block on this site because it pays their bills, and I can understand that sentiment. So, the article is not anything too big. I don't want to put any game film out there and get copyrighted for it. So, this is not too much of a big article. It's pretty much straightforward. It says Jason Garrett is out. The Giants fired their offensive coordinator on Tuesday, according to a source, pulling the plug on 26 games on the longtime former Dallas Cowboy head coach. Freddie Kitchens, Joe Judge's senior offensive assistant, is expected to take over play calling with Garrett gone, starting with Sunday's visit from the Philadelphia Eagles 5-6, a division rival that has won 3 of 4 by scoring 44, 30, and 40 in those victories. The Giants, 3-7, on the other hand, ranked dead last in the NFL with 42 offensive touchdowns since the start of the 2020 season when Garrett arrived on Judge's staff after being fired by the Cowboys. So it was very clear-cut, plain and simple, right? Joe Judge had to let go of Jason Garrett. Now, I know, listen, this is not saying Jason Garrett is the only problem, but this is the start of something, of fixing something. I know a lot of people wanted Dave Gettleman fired. After every time we lose the game, they want Dave Gettleman fired. What does that do in the now? How does that help the team right now? Firing Dave Gettleman now or firing Dave Gettleman in the future at the end of the season, which I'm not against at this point, does nothing for the team in the now. We have to make adjustments right now. I know this team is not making the playoffs. I'm not trying to, get this team in playoff shape. What I really want to do is try to, start off now by trying to fix this team offensively and see what we have moving forward with other pieces, okay? Daniel Jones is not as bad as the record says he is, as his statistics says he is, and as his game film says he is. You really can't get a great assessment on Daniel Jones because of everything, all the adversities he has to face in every single game. It's really tough making these post-game videos when every single game, is the same way. The offensive line is terrible. Play calling is terrible. Daniel Jones has no, room to throw the ball, no time to throw the ball, nothing like that. So I really want to get a good assessment of Daniel Jones, and we may get that with Freddie Kitchens. Now, we don't know. The only time we've ever seen Freddie Kitchens calling plays for the New York Giants was in that Cleveland Browns game, I believe, when Jason Garrett caught COVID. And we saw a lot of tight end sets because obviously Freddie Kitchens at the time was the tight ends coach. So obviously he was trying to show his tight end some love. There was a lot of tight end sets there in that game. And we'll see what happens in this game. I don't expect there to be a lot of tight end presence like there was last time in that. I believe that was a Monday night game against the Cleveland Browns. I could be wrong about that. But there could be some sort of presence like that. But I don't think so. I think Freddie Kitchens is going to try to utilize the players in the best of his ability. Because remember, last year we really didn't have any offensive weapons on that team. Now we have guys like Kenny Galladay. Now we have guys like Kadarius Toney, and we have to find a way to get them the ball. I know Jason Garrett was trying to do that in this game, but it was just not working out. It seems like they're trying to get Kadarius Toney to throw the ball at least once in every game. So we'll see if they keep that trend going. But that being said, Jason Garrett is now fired from the New York Giants. Freddie Kitchens steps up from a senior offensive assistant to offensive coordinator in the meantime. Let's see if this works out, and Freddie Kitchens will probably be our offensive coordinator moving forward. You guys know that he had a good track record with the Cleveland Browns when he was offensive coordinator. Let's see if he does the same with the New York Giants. For all that being said, I'm Kid Blue. Thank you guys for watching this video. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you guys are new, and I'll see you guys in the next video.